Hello guys, please keep your problems aside. You will need lots of attention now for our Russian lesson. So all the problems, for now, over there, not here, please. And start smiling. So we are learning this course now. Today we're going to finish actually. 5 запрещенных картин русских художников. 5 запрещенных картин русских художников. So 5 banned pictures of Russian painters. Hopefully you have these course materials printed. You have this article printed. Do you have it? If not, you can open the link below this video. And please find the last picture. We have learned a lot on this course. But right now we are here, number 5, picture number 5, the banned picture number 5, Василий Петров. Сельский крестный ход на Пасху. So сельский means village, related to the village, that's an adjective. Крестный ход, like Orthodox religious procession. На Пасху. Pascha means the Easter, the holiday. Therefore, сельский крестный ход на Пасху would be the village religious procession for Easter. And we learned the last time this first paragraph. I'm going to read it again, all of it, and translate all of it, just for you to check your comprehension. So listen. And then we are going to start learning the next paragraph. В XIX веке непогрешимость церкви постепенно начинала подвергаться сомнению, а ее образ и служители – критике. Василий Перов тоже не остался в стороне. По мнению церкви, крестный ход переворачивал образ одного из главных церковных ритуалов с ног на голову. Колонна выходит не из церкви, как положено, а из старой избы. Вокруг лежат тела бродяг, а пьяный священник и вовсе давит яйцо, один из символов Пасхи. Вся процессия идет как будто нестройно, а в глазах у участников хода пустота. Now please listen to the translation. In the 19th century, the unsinfulness of the church gradually started to undergo doubts, and its image and workers criticism. Vasily Perov, meaning the painter, also did not remain aside. According to the opinion of the church, the procession, meaning the picture, turned the image of one of the main church rituals upside down. The procession, you remember colonna. Colonna in this case means also procession. The processions comes out not from the church, as it always happens, but from an old house. All around are lying the bodies of the homeless. Бродяг, you remember, like a person who wanders from one place to another. And the drunk priest even crushes an egg, one of the symbols of the Easter. All the procession goes as if in a disorganized way, and in the eyes of the participants of the procession, emptiness. So that's where we stopped the last time. If you haven't been with us, please listen to it. And we continue. Церковная власть назвала картину безнравственной, аморальной, дерзкой и глумливой и грозилась сжечь ее, а также обвинила художника в насмешке над образом русского христианства. So let's go over the vocabulary. Церковная власть. Власть means authorities. So церковная власть means, in certain cases, власть might also mean control over something, but here it means authorities. Therefore, церковная власть would be church authorities. But it acts as singular feminine, власть. Therefore, that's назвала. Назвала means called. So, therefore, церковная власть назвала картину, so the church authorities called the picture, and here you have 4 adjectives, so please underline безнравственной. So безнравственный here I would translate as wicked. It might also mean immoral, but аморальный, but the next one is immoral. So therefore, just to distinguish, you can write above that wicked, безнравственный. Because someone who is нравственный, he is a moral person. So безнравственный, he is kind of a wicked person. So wicked, аморальной, immoral, дерзкой. I would translate that as pertinent, дерзкой, pertinent. И глумливой, which means mocking, mocking. So again, безнравственной, wicked, аморальной, immoral, дерзкой, pertinent, глумливой, mocking. So that's how the church authorities called this picture. И грозилась сжечь ее. So please underline грозилась and write above that threatened. Another form would be грозила, but грозила and грозилась, it's pretty much the same here in this context. So it means threatened. Сжечь ее, to burn it. So ее here relates to the picture, to картина. So now please see how it works together. Церковная власть назвала картину безнравственной, аморальной, дерзкой и глумливой и грозила сжечь ее. The church authorities called the picture wicked, immoral, pertinent and mocking, and threatened to burn it. А также обвинила художника в насмешке над образом русского христианства. So, а также means and also. Обвинила, like meaning the authority. Обвинила means accused. Художника, the painter. В насмешке. Насмешка means mockery. Над образом русского христианства. Образ means the image. So, обвинила художника в насмешке, accused the painter in the mockery of, над means of here, of the image of Russian Christianity. So now please see how this whole sentence works together. Церковная власть назвала картину безнравственной, аморальной, дерзкой и глумливой и грозилась сжечь ее, а также обвинила художника в насмешке над образом русского христианства. The church authorities called the picture wicked, immoral, pertinent and mocking, and threatened to burn it, and also accused the painter in the mockery over the image of the Russian Christianity, or mockery of the image, actually. Самого Петрова Александр II хотел отправить в Сибирь. So самого means himself. So Petrov himself, sorry, not Petrova, Perova. Maybe I made this mistake because it's the very common family name that's Petrov. Sorry, that was automatic mistake. Самого Перова, Александр II, второй means the second, хотел отправить в Сибирь. So Perov himself. Actually, we would start in English with Alexander II. Alexander II wanted to отправить basically means send. Send. You can also отправить письмо, to send a letter, or отправить to send. So Alexander II wanted to send Perov himself, самого Перова, самого means himself, to Siberia. Художник, конечно, ссылки не боялся, ведь он был родом из сибирского Тобольска. So ссылки comes from ссылка, which is an exile. Он был родом из, he came from, meaning he came from a particular place, meaning he was born there. Он был родом, like him, он был родом. Do you know what rod means? It means like ancestry. Like means him and his ancestry was from the Siberian Tobolsk. Tobolsk is the name of the city. of a city. So, художник, конечно, ссылки не боялся. The painter, of course, wasn't afraid of the exile. Ведь он был родом, ведь means since he was born in the Siberian Tobolsk. Or we might also translate since he and his ancestry was from the Siberian Tobolsk. So он был родом из basically means he came from, he was born in. Однако сам факт такой однозначно негативной реакции делает эту картину одной из самых провокационных среди полотен XIX века. Однако means however, some fact, the very fact. So some, in certain contexts, it might mean by myself. Я сделаю это сам, I will do it by myself. But in other contexts, it might mean the very. So some fact would be the very fact такой однозначно негативной реакции. So однозначно means clearly. So однозначно негативной реакции means clearly negative reaction. Do you know what regarding the word однозначно? Одна. I think I explained already this word. It means one. Значно comes from значение, one meaning. It means that people uniformly think about something in a particular way. And that's called однозначно. So однозначно basically means uniformly. Uniformly negative reaction. That's how I will translate that. So, однако сам факт такой однозначно негативной реакции, however, the very fact of such uniformly negative reaction делает эту картину, makes this picture, makes this picture одной из самых провокационных. So, one of the most provocative среди полотен XIX века, among the pictures of 19th century. We explained in our lessons that полотен comes from полотно, singular, and it means a picture in this case. In other cases, it might mean fabric. So the last sentence would be однако сам факт такой однозначно негативной реакции делает эту картину одной из самых провокационных среди полотен XIX века. However, the very fact of such uniformly negative reaction makes this picture into one of the most provocative among the pictures of the 19th century. That's very interesting. Now, please listen to this whole paragraph, and you will see how your comprehension got better. Церковная власть назвала картину безнравственной, аморальной, дерзкой и глумливой, и грозилась сжечь ее, а также обвинила художника в насмешке над образом русского христианства. Самого Перова Александр II хотел отправить в Сибирь. Художник, конечно, ссылки не боялся, ведь он был родом из сибирского Тобольска. Однако сам факт такой однозначно негативной реакции делает эту картину одной из самых провокационных среди полотен XIX века. So how do you feel, guys? Do you feel that your comprehension is getting better? I'm sure you're doing a great job. So I want to applaud you for finishing another course. And we're going to start another fabulous article next time. Meanwhile, if you need my help with your Russian, you're welcome to contact me using the email below. We'll meet. The first meeting is for free, no obligation on your part. You will get lots of advice, and you will get very, very thorough evaluation of your level in different aspects of Russian. Okay, guys, so please like, subscribe, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.